All right, we're going to get back into studying Philippians. So if you guys got to see my other notes on this, if not, go back and watch them on my channel. But I took some more notes today, and the way that it kind of went full circle was crazy. Philippians 2 verse 1 is so full of good stuff, it's crazy. But here it is. We're going to go over this really quick. So this is the argument kind of that's being made here. Since each believer had received the 4 character qualities that are mentioned in Philippians 2 verse 1 because they were in unity with Christ, these 4 qualities are working in them from the Holy Spirit. It's the Holy Spirit. The fruit of the Holy Spirit is growing in them. It's producing fruits in them. And Paul decides to use those 4 character qualities that are being produced in them from the Holy Spirit as a basis to create an appeal for their spiritual unity. And of course, I wanted to look into appeal. Well, what's the definition of appeal? Well, the first definition that comes up is to make a serious or urgent request, typically to the public. So they want, if you want to address something to the public, I'm going to make a public appeal, right? But the second verse, or the second definition, is what really catches me. It says, it's an apply to a higher court for a reversal of the decision of the lower court. And it made me think, oh, wow. It's almost like Paul is trying to appeal to a higher court, to God. He's trying to make an appeal to God to have a reversal of a decision that was made in a lower court. Almost like, man, the Philippians aren't united. They're not being unified in the Holy Spirit. And that's why Paul says in verse 2, fulfill my joy by growing spiritually in the unity with the Holy Spirit. Because if you do, then I can make an appeal before God on your behalf, showing that you guys are in fact united with Christ. And I wrote down, I like definition 2 because it makes it sound like Paul wanted to see growth in the Philippians in their relationship with Jesus through the Holy Spirit. And that Paul would use the qualities that are described in verse 1 that happen in spiritual growth as a way of evidence or physical evidence that's proof, spiritual fruits that are proof that the Philippians' faithfulness to the Holy Spirit and to the unified Spirit of Christ he would be using it as evidence, almost like they're in a court case. And the Holy Spirit, remember, another word for Holy Spirit is advocate, and the Greek word is parakletos, parakletos. But the Holy Spirit is the advocate, so there's more like law